One thing I love growing in my garden are tomatoes, and having a small garden in my front yard, I don't have a lot of space. And so using grow bags and grow tubs is a great way to add more to your garden without having to take up a lot more space. And I'm going to be using a Tui Grow Tower this season for one of my black omega cherry varieties. It's a cherry tomato that's purple and it's just so beautiful. But before we start, like with anything, I am soaking my seedling in some Tui seaweed tonic, and this helps with transplant shock. So it's really good to do this before you start planting. And then I'm going to show you how I set up my tomato tower. Got it in here. It's got a water reservoir at the bottom, which is going to keep the soil nice and watered, which is going to be great. So firstly, I'm just going to fill up the reservoir. And then I'm going to fill it with some Tui tomato mix. Look how beautiful that looks. Now I'm going to get ready to plant my seedling. So my tomato seedling is now fully soaked with seaweed. So here is a trick with planting your tomato seedlings. Tomato stems have the ability to grow roots all the way up their stem, and so you want to make the most of that. Now I'm just going to pull off the bottom first leaves here. I'm even just going to pull off this little true leaf. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant this tomato seedling right up until there. And what that will do is it'll grow, the stem will grow roots all the way up, which will give it a much stronger root system, which will make a really healthy plant. There you go. And then I'm just going to use the rest of my seaweed tonic just to give it a bit of a water in. And now we leave it to do its thing. What I also love about the Tomato Grow Tower is it comes with a built-in tower. And so, I should have actually lined this up before I put my soil in. Not ideal. But here we go. Then I've put in the grow tower, and as my tomato plant gets bigger, I'll add more of the grow tower sections onto the tower, which goes up to 1.5 meters tall. So your tomato plants are going to get pretty big. So this is a great option if you don't have a lot of space but you want to grow tomatoes. Happy gardening!